The last principle we'll introduce this week is the principle of trade, particularly that trade benefits everyone. And again, this principle has to do with the actions of all individuals. The first few principles we did has to do with the actions of individual people. And then the last two principles we've done has to do with the effects of people interacting with each other. Now, there's two main major benefits of why trade is good, or why trade benefits people. The first one has to do with specialization, so it's not that difficult to understand holistically. Again, let's explain it with an example. Say that you have a friend and you guys are going to organize a birthday party for a third person. And let's assume that you, the person kind of like the lead organizer, you're very good at cooking. You cook very well and very fast. And you're also very good at cleaning the house. You clean the house very good and very fast. And these are the main two things you have to do to organize this party. You have to cook food for your friends, and you have to clean the house so people find the house clean when they come to visit the house. Now, your friend here, John or Roger, whoever, is going to help you, or is offering to help, but he's actually very bad at both things. He's actually not, he cooks okay, but he cooks very slowly, and he's also not very good at cleaning the house. Particularly, he takes a long time to clean the house. The question is, you have only 2 hours to plan this party. Should you actually accept the offer that John is giving you? Now, a lot of people at first sight will say, well, clearly no, because why would I spend time, why would I spend my, if John is not as good as I am at doing both things, I'll probably not gain anything letting him help him. But that's not, if you think about it, that's not the best answer, because the best answer will be that since your time is limited, you probably should spend the time doing that thing that you're even better at, and let John do the other thing. Meaning that, say you probably, you're very good at cooking and you're very good at cleaning, but most likely you're better at cooking than you are cleaning, or better at cleaning than you're cooking, right? Among yourself, you're probably better at one of those two things, right? So suppose that you're actually a great cook and you clean well, but you're not as good at cleaning as you are at cooking. Wouldn't it be better if you spend your time cooking? That way you can make the most. People will eat the best food and really fast. And then John has the 2 hours to clean. So he can be slow, but he has the 2 hours to clean. So now you have your 2 hours that you can spend them completely on the thing that you are the best. And John takes a little more time, but he has the 2 hours to do it. So if both of you do all the things in together, the house will be clean and people will eat the best food. If only you have to do it, then people will not eat as good food, because you're going to have to sacrifice some cooking for cleaning, right? And the house will be clean probably the same way. So because specialization is that way, we usually always benefit when we trade with people. This is a reason that you could think that yourself as a good writer, or a good or someone who actually, if someone teach you how to make a shirt, you're probably very good at it. But you're good at other things too. So this is the reason why we don't make our own shirts, because yeah, we can spend time sewing our shirts or sewing our clothes, but we have to use that time to do something else. So each of us decide to specialize in one thing that we're the best, and we trade that with someone else who's willing to do the other thing. So specialization and trade always benefit, because we all have our own individual things that we're good at, and we like to specialize in those things because we can do the most doing those things. The second reason why trade increases benefits for everyone is because every time we make a trade with someone else, we actually trade because we actually want what the other person has, and we're willing to give up something that we have. And when that happens, there's value created. Automatically, there's value created, there's happiness in society. Now, how that works and how is the case, the best way I can explain this to you is by letting you watch how I introduce this in my regular class with my students during class. Let you see that, and then we can come back and kind of discuss what happened during that game. All right, so here's what we're going to do. In a moment, I'm going to give them, well, let me do that first. I'm going to give them, each of them, a present. Again, remember this on your student evaluations, all right? So I'm going to give each of them a gift. Let me start here. And then once I give you the gift, I want you to think about what you have, because here's what I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you your name. I'm going to ask you to describe the gift you got to the class. And then I'm going to ask you to give a number from 1 to 10 to the gift you have. 10, I really, really like this. 1, this is crap. I don't like it at all, right? So when I give you the gift, think about the number you want to give it. All right, here you go. And that's yours. I have this nice thing for you here. Oh, this is nice, cute. And I have between, this one, you got the Vaseline here, nice. And then I'm going to start here. This is all the gifts are very random. You got that. Nice. All right, you got that. Here's yours. Here's yours. And here's yours. All right. So, and then I want someone out here. Let's see, who's good with math out here? Why don't I have you here? I think you're in the front. You're not very good with math. All right. Why don't I have you? Here's what you have to do, right? It's very, very hard. Every time they say a number, you add it up, right? So you're going to add the numbers up, and you tell me the total. You can do that? All right, well, you're not making, so why don't you back her up, right? So, and we all keep a track on your mind, right? All right, so I'm going to start here with the guys who have more time to, your name, describe what you got in whatever detail you want, and then how many points you have, all right?
I'm John. I got a pink razor.
That's nice.
And I'd probably give it about a 3.
A 3, all right, pink razors. All right, is it because they're pink or?
Well, you don't have the shaving cream. So.
Oh, the shaving cream, right? Well, someone else there saw the shaving cream. All right, 3 points, so we have 3.
My name is Jude. I'm a sophomore, and I got a little sponge thing.
You know what that's for? You know what that's for? You got it, right? So now that you know, that we agree that we know how many points?
I give it a 4.
A 4, all right, you get a 4, all right, what do you got?
My name's Nan. I have a female deodorant bar. I guess I'd give it.
How do you know it's female?
Because it says secret on it.
Oh,
and
all right, all right, all right.
And I guess I'd give it a 4.
A 4, all right, so we have 4, 8, and 3 got 11, all right?
I'm Justin. I got hairstyling mousse.
Nice, all right.
I'll probably give it a 3.
A 3, all right. So we got, how is it, 11 and 3 got a 14.
I have Vaseline.
Okay.
I'd give it
So
a
you have plenty of time to think about what to do, right?
yeah. Give it a 10.
Give it a 10. Vaseline is always a very popular item here. All right. So we had 14 to 24, all right?
I'm Emma. I have an 8-pack of crayons, and
Nice, okay.
I'd probably give it an 8.
All right, that's pretty high, 8. So you got what you wanted almost, right? So that's 24 and 8. Thank you, all right?
I'm Jordan, and I got Anarchy body spray.
Very
I'd
cool.
probably give it a 5.
All right, a 5. Anarchy body sprays is probably men, I suppose,
Yeah,
right?
it's
All
for
right,
men.
all right. So let's keep it score 32, 37, all right?
I'm Raven, and I have men's shaving cream.
Oh, he wanted some shaving cream over there. All right. So what do you give that?
A 2.
A 2. All right. So it's not completely useless, right? All right. So what was? Very good. All right.
My name is Mardisa. I got some men's boxers.
Nice. And they're Christmas, by the way.
With tools.
Yeah. I bought it. They were on sale. That's why I bought it.
Clearance.
Yes. Oh, I left the price sticker here. That's how you know how much I spent on it, right?
I give it a 2.
All right, a 2, not really useless. And what's the score today so far? 41.
I'm Melissa, and I got little gift bags.
Okay. It says love.
It says love.
Yeah, it does says love, right?
I gave it a 6 because Valentine's Day is coming.
And you can, it's better when you get something that says love, but you can give it to someone too. All right, so here's what the tally was. 47. So here's what I want you guys to do. I'm going to give you 30 seconds so you can trade your gift with someone else to see if you can get something better. All right? I'm going to give you 30 seconds, trade it, see if you can get rid of what you have, particularly those who give low numbers, and then I'll ask you again. All right, so go for it. There's plenty of chances out there. The guy with a pink razor got rid of it, all right? And you got the boxer shorts, that's good. And you just keep the Vaseline. You didn't even try, right? You didn't. All right, what's the point, right? All right, okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna ask you again what number you give to the thing you have now, all right? And then we're gonna keep track of this. Here we go.
I got the I
Nice.
give it a 10.
10. All right, very good.
I got a purple spongy thing. I give it a 10.
All right. I'm glad that this is called
Aloof.
so that we're going to call it a spongy thing. That's what I call it too, right? Spongy things. That's why I decided to give this so I can know how we call it, right? All right, so it was a 10, 10, 20.
I have the styling mousse, and I'll give it out of 6.
All right, so we got 26.
I took the deodorant and I'd give it a 6.
That's 6, which is much better than before. So we have 26, 32. All right.
I kept the crayons and I'd still give them an 8.
That's good. You maybe think they're even more valuable, right? Because you end up with them. So 32, 38, no, 40.
I still got the Vaseline, and I'll still give it a 10.
Okay, good for you. Good for you. All right. And you have plenty of time. I need more time to think what to do with it, right? All right.
I got the shaving cream and I'll give it a 9.
All right, so we got 49, I think, so far.
I got the Axe body spray, and I'll give it a 7.
59, 59. Wow. Okay, 59. You got a 7? Okay. 63.
I got the mistletoe boxes and
Nice. And yeah, they were in clearance. Yes.
I give it a 7.
All right, very a 7. All right. Particularly you use it around Christmas next year, right? So.
I got the love gift bags, and I'd give it a 10.
All right, 10. How much that? 80. So without trade, how much was it? With trade, how much was it? 80. Okay, first economic principle, and this is all recreated here in kind of an amusing way, but it's important. Trade creates value. Trade creates value. That's one thing we learned in the class. And also, you get the gift that you can keep them, all right? So thank you very much. Give him a round of applause. So what do you think? I guess as you saw in the class, the moral of the story is very simple. Every time people trade, the value that people have increases. And when we can sum that value after we have all those trades, in general, those 10 people should be happier than they were before. Every time there's a trade, the trade occurs because people who were engaged in the trade saw value in that trade. So trade creates value, and that's one of the things we're going to try to talk about during the course.
Produced by OCE Atlas Digital Media at the University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign.